Good evening, it's Eastern Standard Time here in Sydney on April 1st, and happy Easter to you all, and welcome along to you. Barry Fear with you in the studio this evening, and good evening to my offsider.
Evening, Barry. Good to be back. Happy Easter.
And the most important topic is staying safe on the roads over the remainder of this Easter long weekend, and double demerit points are in place until midnight tomorrow evening. Here's my offsider.
That's right, the police are out, plenty of police on the roads keeping us safe. Double demerit, so gotta be extra careful, especially around the northern beaches. A lot of people come out over Easter time, haven't they, Barry, with this extreme weather?
And look at this, a Cadbury Dairy Milk Easter egg. If I can just get my offsider to hold it up there, and there it is. Thank you, Cadbury, for your donation, and we thank you for sponsoring this special program. Well, Jesus has risen from the dead, and here's my offsider.
That's right, Barry. It's a special day for those who are very much part of religion. It's a day also, though, celebrate family and whatever the day is today. It's been beautiful today, hasn't it, Barry?
And if I can just get my offsider to zoom in on this sunset that we've got here, and as the sun is going down on the first week of Eastern Standard Time, there it is there. You've got the sunset, and what a beautiful sunset we have here. And another topic today is not ringing 000 unnecessarily. Here's my offsider now.
Yes, that's a big topic of yours, Barry, and I think on a day like today anyway, and a day over Easter time, we definitely don't want 000 being misused. So definitely listen to all your advice there.
So the points we would like to raise about 000 is, please don't tell them that you need a pizza or a couple of PowerPoints fixed, because they won't be happy. Here's my offsider now.
That's right. I mean, look, you've got an electrician for a reason, okay? So use them. And we don't want to be misusing for 000 for other reasons.
And unless you've got an emergency, please leave that number alone, because you are putting people's lives at risk. Another thing tonight is not drinking and driving. Please don't drink and drive. If you do, you're an absolute fool. Here's my offsider now.
Barry, couldn't be any more right. I think serious issue, and we've had many deaths from this, and it's nothing to take lightly. But look, it is a time of year, Easter, Christmas, all those events. We of course like to have a bit of alcohol and enjoy ourselves, but definitely if we're the designated driver, if we're driving, we've got to make sure we keep under that 0.05. Isn't that right, Barry?
So stay under 0.05, everybody, or stay off the road. Another thing you can do to avoid having alcohol is catching a taxi of staying at a mate's place or with someone that you know and that you can trust, and leave your car at the pub in the car park until the next day, where you can catch a taxi to pick it up, but make sure you have enough money to pay for the taxi before you pick your car up, or get your friend or someone to drive you to where you left the car the night before or the day before. Another thing is not spoiling Easter and having an argument for no reason. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, very good points. Again, Barry, and this topic here, yeah, you don't want to be spoiling Easter. Easter is a time for family. You've just got to leave those thoughts to yourself over Easter time and deal with it another time. But yeah, definitely don't do stupid things, and you should be able to then enjoy Easter.
And not using offensive language. If you've got a problem, please sort it out appropriately. Here's my offsider.
That's right. There's a lot of these things, a lot of basic manners that we think are something we all know already, but the fact is that we tend to forget what the right way is to speak to people. So we've got to make sure we keep our manners in check, isn't that right, Barry?
That is right. And the last thing tonight on our Easter show is, please, I know I have said this many times, think before you speak, and think about how the person might feel if you say anything that is wrong or inappropriate. Here's my offsider.
Exactly right. Oh, nothing else to add there, but I think you've said it all. It's perfect advice. And look, all I can say, Barry, is I hope you've had a good Easter and enjoyed yourself, and I hope everything's gone well.
It has. And don't forget, I am 43 this month, so join me for my birthday celebrations on the 11th of April. Here's my offsider.
Well, Barry, that's very exciting news. It's coming up very soon, and I think April is definitely a nice month anyway, being in autumn, even though it feels like it's been a bit of summer weather lately. I think we will be here in that autumn weather very soon.
And before we go today, the flu season will be coming up very soon, so get your flu shot in early to avoid the nasty flu. Go to the doctor if you get worse. Have some vitamin C, plenty of garlic and fruits and veggies. And here's my offsider right now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We definitely want to keep our health in check, and that's so important. Getting that flu shot is just
And the most important thing is don't spread your germs around, because you could make everybody else sick as the winter approaches. And the last day of the Easter break tomorrow, we've got a bumper show for you, so I hope that you will join me then on that show. And before we do go, just reminding you once again not to ring 000 and risk other people's lives, and taking away the paramedics' time. Here's my offsider to leave you with that message.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Barry. And like you said, 000, you can't be more respectful. You've got to just really be on top of that and use it for the right reasons. But look, I think great advice today, Barry, and I think great Easter advice over the Easter period. But look, all I can say is I hope you've had a great Easter. I've had a great Easter, and I hope everyone else has had a great Easter too.
And enjoy the rest of your Easter Sunday, and thank you for your company this evening on the first show for the Eastern Standard Time. I'm Barry Fair. You have a wonderful evening, and if you or your passenger are caught not wearing your seatbelt over the rest of this long weekend, that's it. That's your license gone. And the same with the mobile. Stop it or cop it. Here's my offsider.
Couldn't have said it any better, Barry. I think it's a big one that a lot of drivers do. Gotta keep off that phone.
Because using a mobile phone can cause a very nasty crash. And that is our Sunday Easter wrap. I'm Barry Fair. Thanks for your company this Sunday, and I will catch you tomorrow, Monday, the 2nd of April. From me and my offsider, we wish you a very good evening. And thanks for watching.